we were discussing different approaches. And I told him that certain books, for example, I don't feel very comfortable with, but I couldn't really say why. Like I didn't like the vibe of it, although the content may be actual interesting and factual and, let's say, true. And so then he pointed out one thing. He said there is certain schools or certain paths, certain traditions, which put emphasis on mastery, power. How can you control? How can you achieve certain things through control? And so that's a certain vibration. And then there is other paths which come from a different vibration, which is basically the vibration of love. And in the manifestations, there may be similar kind of manifestations, but the vibration is very different. And in this discussion with his friend, like one thing which became very clear for me is that all the paths which are about mastering, controlling, subduing, all these things, it's not my path. The path of power is not my path. And the paths I feel really comfortable with is the paths of love. If you care about everybody, if there is loving in your approach, then these questions of sending out bad thoughts to people may not even happen so much. I mean, you may maybe have some thought at some point, but again, you have a loving way about it. It's also not, it doesn't have the same impact maybe as if you have really bad thoughts. So one way of keeping pure is like to control everything and make sure that nothing spoils you and that you don't do anything which spoils you. And so that is the way that you come to a certain mastery. But the other way of being pure is just by trying to act out of love. And love will bring wisdom also, but it's quite a different path.